And here we go with the Platinum series, and I'm going to continue my talk as I talk, or as I go. So, we're beginning with the Platinum set. Such a pretty set. I actually have a lot of these cards, very happy. But yeah, as I was saying yesterday, when I was factoring in all of the cards I needed to go after, I gave myself a rough estimate of how many years it would take, and it has taken years, and basically guessing, okay, assuming, let's say it took 5 years. In 5 years, 20 new sets are released. Yeah, 20. Just because there are 4 sets a year, in 5 years, that's 4 times 5, that's 20. Let's assume each set had 110 cards. All of a sudden, you're looking at 20 times 110. You're looking at something like 2,000 new cards for me to go after. And it has actually been more than that since I started, and it hasn't even been 5 years yet. And it won't be 5 years for another 2, I think, yeah. So, or maybe just 1. It's 2. Long story short, with all the new sets that come out, you're going to need to make a lot of trades to get those. And actually, since I started getting into this, it's gotten really easy to collect the newer sets. I completed Plasma Freeze, actually a whole page here, completed Plasma Freeze in a span of a month. So, it is doable to complete a set very quickly. The problem is you have to sacrifice your willingness to go after older cards as well. Which is fine for when I'm done collecting older cards, but for now, when I'm still missing a few thousand older cards, which isn't too much, but very specific ones, then it gets kind of squirrely. And then with the newer sets, there are still like 10 cards or less from every set since Call of Legends that I'm missing. However, with those 10 or less cards, they are the most expensive cards. Very, very difficult to get, and thus more of a priority than older cards. I have several ultra rares from this set. I have Dialga G level X, Giratina level X, which I pulled from a random booster pack I bought from Troll and Toad for $1. Go figure. Palkia G level X. And I have all 3 reprints, Electabuzz, Hitmonchan, and Scyther. And I have a shiny, Vulpix. So, if I'm correct, I think I'm only missing Drapion level X and the 2 Shaman level X's and 2 shinies, and I'm done for Ultra Rares from Platinum. Here we go, Rising Rivals. And I think I'm done talking about how I figure out which cards to go after and such. It's probably boring a lot of you. The Platinum series was when most of the current when most of the current player base really came about. Platinum and Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Black and White brought about a few new people, but for the most part they came just before. And I believe Rising Rivals was when it really kicked off. Just because all of a sudden you're looking at people who see, oh man, Luxray, Luxtomp, that's really huge. That's, if you get the cards, you're going to win pretty easily. There's not too much strategy involved. You just play down your cards right and you win. Of course, the kicker was that Luxray level X was a $100 card, actually $120. It was basically kind of like Tropical Beach, except not really. Because with Tropical Beach, there are a limited number in print. If you get your hands on one, you keep it. Luxray level X, though, you had just as good of a chance pulling it from a pack as you did trading it, so that was the difference. That's also why it was a little cheaper than Tropical Beach. But long story short, people really began to see just how easy it was to play Pokemon, and fun too. And I really do hope people have fun when they play Pokemon, just because there are people who are only in this to win. That's not fun. That's honestly, I don't think, not fair to other people. I have 2 level X's from this set. Luxray level X, which is incredibly damaged, but it is a real card, so I'm not complaining. And Miss Magius level X. And then I have the 3 reprint Pikachus. I pulled that Pikachu from a random pack I bought at Walmart. I traded for the other 2, Flying Pikachu and Surfing Pikachu. And I have one of the Rotom mini set cards, Charon's Choice. I'm missing, of course, the other 5 Rotoms, but that's something. Here we go, Supreme Victors. One of the largest sets ever. It has 153 cards in it. Same number as Boundaries Crossed. So here we go. Actually, I'm very happy to say I have most of this set too. Like I said, players were really beginning to get into this back when these sets came out, which means that many of them are still around, and thus many of them still have these older cards to trade. So if I come across players who started playing back in these days, even now they still have some commons and uncommons and even rares and ultra rares left over to trade, which is really great. That's why I think starting with Legends Awakened or Majestic Dawn, I actually have over half of every single set from there on. And I'm pretty sure that 90% of my sets, I have half the cards or more. Which would mean basically all but 6 of them, 6 or 7. And those 6 or 7, half of them are the E-Series, just because it's so hard to get cards from that set. I tried to find a booster box for you guys, couldn't find one. The few I did find came from untrustworthy websites, or were just too expensive to really be worth it. Much less, more expensive than I could afford. So, yeah. Luckily, though, the ones that are not E-Series that I'm still missing more than half from are relatively easy to get the cards from. I just haven't gone out of my way to get them yet. Like I said, singles from Troll and Toad are the only way to get some of them. Another complete page. So, I do hope you all are enjoying this. Sorry. I've run out of stuff to talk about, but luckily I'm almost to the end of the Platinum series. After this is Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and then Black and White. I'm not sure how I'm going to post the Black and White and XY stuff. Considering Furious Fists is only 2 weeks away, plus in the meantime I'm probably going to get something from those sets. And I'd hate to post the video, say, the same day, or even set it to publish the day after I get some huge card that I point out that I'm missing. I have several level X's from this set. Absol level X, Blaziken level X, the beautiful Charizard level X. It was never playable, so relatively easy to get. Rayquaza level X, Staraptor level X. I'm not sure exactly what I'm missing. I'm missing 2 level X's, one of which is the Garchomp. I don't remember what the other one is. I have 2 reprints, Moltres and Zapdos. I'm, of course, missing Articuno. And I have 2 shinies, Milotic and Yanma. So, basically, I'm only missing 4 Ultra Rares from Supreme Victors, and I finished the set. And here we go with the Platinum Llama-God set. So, here we go. You all were expecting me to say that, weren't you? Be honest. If I had said anything else, you would have been disappointed. Sadazay has actually almost completed this set. She's only 5 cards away. She's missing only the 3 shinies, Tangrowth level X and Salamence level X, and that is it. But that's because the Llama-God is her favorite Pokemon, so she decided to just collect this set. She doesn't collect anything else except for Black and White on. This is the only other set that she has decided to collect, and only because it stars Llama-God. And this is the only time that you'll find Llama-God cards in an actual set. They only ever appeared in this set. Hopefully we'll see like a Llama-God EX someday. You know, where it'll be Dragon and Fairy type, which didn't exist in this generation. More complete page. Like I said, you'll find a whole lot more complete pages the farther we go. So, I believe I have a complete common set of this at least, which is something. The problem with me trying to collect this set is I worked so hard to help her get her set first. I basically didn't get a single card from this set for myself until she had completed or gotten to the point where she is now with her set. So, with all these cards, like if I see a random Sentret or something, I know that's not in this set, but if it was and I saw it from this set, I wouldn't know if I had it or not, because I've already seen it in a set, just I don't remember if it's my set or her set. I have 2 level X's from the set personally. Llama-God level X, number 94, missing 95, 96, and Gengar level X. And, of course, I have the complete Llama-God subset, every single type. And with this, that'll do it for this set. And if you made it this far, then please comment either Llama-God level X or Arceus level X. And if I see one comment about why do I call it Llama-God, then I'll just let someone else reply to that comment because you obviously haven't been following me for very long. Anyway, that does it for this video. I'll be back tomorrow with the Heart Gold Soul Silver series. Thanks everyone so much for watching, and stay tuned for more.